Hey folks, how's it going? Dr. Spin. In my quest to find the best albums for 2021, I've been going through these weekly eliminations. Many of these are albums that I can actually get behind each one of them. Some of these decisions are very difficult, but only one shall pass, going on to the top 20. Today's showdown is between Midlake's Antiphon and The Who Sell Out. Now, Midlake was a band I got into a couple of years ago with the Trials of Van Panther, and after some distance between that album, I went ahead and got Antiphon. This is the first album that they had after Tim Smith, the lead singer, left. It's an extremely respectable album, kind of a stylistic change for the band, which is natural. You know, if you lose a key songwriting member of your group, the style is going to change a little bit, and Antiphon represents that pretty honestly, I think. Beautiful tunes, lots of great melodic material, very ethereal and kind of dreamlike in its overall tone. A little bit more on the prog side of the sound than Midlake has had before. A great disc, and actually one that I have some subjective connections with, because Midlake is a Denton band. Even though I wasn't in Antiphon when Midlake was popular, I still sort of connect it with Denton and the sounds of Denton. So I really love this Antiphon disc. It stood up to a lot throughout the course of this year. But then The Who comes along, and to be frank, I really thought that when I got to this showdown, it would kind of be a shoo-in for Midlake, because I kind of have a weird... I love The Who. I've been listening to their albums for years, like an album every couple of years. I'll buy one of them and check it out. Now, this is not The Who that made the big stadium rockers that we know from It's Hard and Who's Next, that sort of thing. This is definitely 60s Who, and so its overall sounds a little bit different. But if you ever checked out Live at Leeds, it gives you an inkling of the sort of hidden power in these songs. They're not nearly as aggressive, I think, as what The Who could do, because they just didn't know how to record bands that way back then. As a matter of fact, one of the things that's fascinating about The Who Sell Out is that it's still so exploratory. People really didn't even know what rock and roll was going to be like. But Pete Townshend was out there, and he was pushing the boundaries of what was possible and kind of making a lot of the rules up as he went along. Concept albums, these sorts of things. So this album that really kind of walked into the studio being not entirely finished ended up being super definitive and a sketchbook for what would happen on their masterpiece Tommy in a couple of years. So even though going into this particular contest, I thought that Midlake would win, I got to go with The Who. You know, not only is it The Who, there's a little bit of name recognition there, and I love The Who. This album ended up being a lot better and a lot more pivotal than I thought it would have been whenever I very first started checking out. So I started uncovering the layers. So The Who Sell Out goes on. And if you think that I'm right, if you think that I'm wrong, go ahead and go to the end. I'm going to have a clip from The Who. I'm going to have a clip from Midlake. You can check out both of them and then decide for yourself. Sound up below if you think that your opinion is the same or different. It's great. Either way, this discussion is awesome. If you want to know when more of these videos are going to happen, please like and subscribe and share it out with your friends. Until I see you next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.